guys, it's Dom. It's the end of September, so it's time for me to tell you what my 5 favorite items of the month were and what my least favorite item was as well. Before I jump into the video, why don't you go ahead and click subscribe so you never miss when I make new videos. Okay, let's talk about the 2 food items first because the rest of the items are all beauty. So the first item I've been loving this month is Bigelow Darjeeling tea. This is pretty much my go-to tea. I've been drinking this like crazy all month. The packaging describes it as rich and fragrant, the champagne of black tea. So yeah, if you're interested in a simple, good black tea, I would definitely suggest picking this up. It retails for about $3 or $4. Okay, so the second thing I've been absolutely loving this month is cookies. That's right, cookies. I don't have much of a sweet tooth. Personally, I prefer salty or savory snacks. Also spicy snacks because I love my hot fries. But this month, for whatever reason, I have been so into cookies. So this is the first box of cookies I picked up this month. These are the Enjoy Life soft baked cookies in the flavor Snickerdoodle. Now these don't quite taste how you would expect a Snickerdoodle to taste. They taste more like a mix between gingerbread and Snickerdoodle, which really threw me off at first. When I took the first 2 bites, I was like, these are gross, I don't like these cookies, but then I continued eating them and it grew on me really quickly. So if you enjoy gingerbread, I would recommend picking these up. These also retail for about $3 or $4. Okay, now for the biscotti. This is the first box of biscotti I picked up this month. These are to die for. These are the Archer Farms Milk Chocolate Salted Caramel Biscotti. Salted caramel is like one of my favorite flavors on the planet. When I order salted caramel lattes, I tell the baristas, however much salt you think that you should put in this drink, put like 4 times that amount in. I love salted caramel. I love salty snacks. This is the best of both worlds to me. As far as I know, you can only get these at Target because I believe Archer Farms is a Target brand. I actually bought these a few months ago and just recently got super obsessed with them and ate the entire box. So I can't tell you exactly how much they cost. I'm looking on Target's website now and I don't see them anymore. I don't know if you can even still get them, which is heartbreaking to me because I love them. But when I go to Target this weekend, I'll take a look and see if I can find them. So after I devoured the entire box of salted caramel biscotti, I picked up these. These I'm not loving as much as I loved all the rest of the cookies. These are Noni's dark chocolate biscotti with almonds, walnuts, and anise. I'm not a huge fan of dark chocolate, but I thought it would be okay because there's not that much chocolate on these. And I love almond cookies, so I thought these would be really good, but they're just, they're okay. Okay, now that I've talked about cookies for 10 years, let's hop into the beauty products. The third item I've been loving this month are the Cover FX Custom Infusion Drops. I got mine in C+ Lemongrass Radiance. I've actually been loving this for a couple of months, but I just started my YouTube channel this month, so I haven't been able to talk to you about these yet. So these are just tiny bottles of liquid that are absolutely packed with essential oils. How you use these is that you mix a couple drops in with your moisturizers or whatever items that you're using on your skin, and it gives you a boost of essential oils and vitamins. I got the C+ Lemongrass Radiance specifically because it acts as a natural toner. You guys know I have really oily skin, so a lot of times night creams and moisturizers are too moisturizing for me, so I always mix in 2 to 3 drops of this, and then I don't get oily throughout the day. These are kind of expensive. They cost $48 and you only get half an ounce of product. However, I've been using this religiously for at least 2 months now and it's still totally full. It looks like I haven't even used this. So this will last you forever, which makes it totally worth the price for me. The fourth thing I've been loving this month is the ColourPop Brow Pencil. I get mine in the shade Black and Brown. And let me just tell you about my struggles with brow pencils. I have tried a ton of various brow pencils and I'm just now finding one that I like. I've tried a million of those regular pencils that you have to sharpen and a million various brands and I pretty much hated them all. And then I saw the Anastasia Brow Wiz and I saw that it was a retractable micro pencil and I said, wow, that seems like a great idea. Why didn't I think of that before? but I didn't want to pay the 20 whatever how much the Anastasia pencil is before I tried some of the cheaper options. So I picked up micro pencils from L'Oreal, Maybelline, all the different brands that make micro pencils. I picked them up. Most of them don't have good shade selections, and I couldn't find a pencil that was dark enough for my hair color and skin tone. And finally, one day I was getting ready to make an order on ColourPop's website, and I saw that they make retractable micro pencils. So I picked up a couple in different colors. I got their darkest shade, the black and brown, and I think I got one that was a shade lighter than this as well. They're only $5, so I figured it was worth giving it a shot. And I ended up really liking this pencil. I will say there's a bit of a learning curve with this pencil because, well, you can get too much product really easily. So what I found out was best for using this pencil was to barely raise the pencil above the end of the plastic. That way I'm putting on as little product as possible, and I can always add more like on the ends of the brows where you need more product. So there's a bit of a learning curve with this pencil, I will say that, but if you're willing to work with it, it will work for you, if that makes sense. That being said, I still really want to try the Anastasia Brow Wiz, so that may be the next pencil that I get. I was also looking at NYX, and they have one that I was going to pick up at Ulta this weekend. So maybe I'll try the NYX one first, and then the Anastasia next. Enough about eyebrows, let's talk about more oils. The fifth item I've been loving this month is the African Royale Hot 6 oil. This is an oldie, but a goodie. This oil's been around since I was a kid. My mom's been using it on my hair since I was like a baby. You can use it as a hot oil, a hair oil, a body oil, scalp oil, bath oil, or nail oil, which is why they call it Hot 6 oil because it's approved for 6 different uses. The ingredients are fantastic. Olive oil, canola oil, wheat germ oil, sweet almond oil, a bunch of other good stuff. I'll scroll all the ingredients down the frame here so you can see all the good stuff. There's only one ingredient that I can't pronounce. It is cyclomethicone, which is just a silicone of some type. It's about halfway through the ingredients list, and everything else is all natural. Besides fragrance. They've got some sort of fragrance in here, but it's not a strong scent. No, it smells really, really natural. I use this in my hair on a day-to-day basis. I have a very dry scalp around the edges here, so at night I put oil right around my edges to keep them from drying out and getting flaky because nobody wants that. But if you have straight or slightly wavy hair, this will probably be way too heavy for your hair. It's really more suited for curly, kinky hair textures. However, don't sleep on this just because you have straight or wavy hair. You can use this on your body, you can put it in the bathtub. I have really dry feet too, so I always put some sort of like heavy oil on my feet when I get out of the shower. You can use this for that. You can use this for everything. Don't eat it though. I don't know if I mentioned, but this is like $5 or less. It's really cheap. You can get it at any beauty supply store or in the ethnic hair care aisle. Alright, now let's talk about my least favorite item of the month. I have been really not loving the Maybelline Oil Control Shine Free Loose Powder. I've been using a translucent powder that I really, really like. It gives me a perfect airbrush finish, but it flashes back so badly in photos with flash. So I was in the beauty section at Walmart looking at the new drugstore products, and I just purchased this on a whim, thinking that I needed a powder that didn't flash back. So I was willing to give anything a shot. I picked up the first thing I saw. The first thing I really don't like about this is that it doesn't give me the same airbrushed, perfect skin, flawless finish that I like from a translucent powder. Also, the texture on this is really weird. Let me show you. It's very grainy and clumpy. It's not very finely milled. So I don't like the texture. I don't like the finish. It doesn't flash back, which is, great. That's why I got it, but not something that I like, and I will not be repurchasing. I'm gonna take a trip to Ulta this weekend because I've got a lot of things I want to pick up, and I'll perhaps do a haul next week maybe. But I'm gonna look at the RCMA No Color Powder and the Laura Mercier Translucent Powder while I'm there, and I'll pick between one of those, and that will be my new powder. Because neither of them flash back, and I've heard from like everyone on YouTube that they give that airbrush flawless finish. So that's it for my favorites this month. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and leave a comment below and let me know what you've been really loving and also hating in September. I'll see you next time, guys. Bye.